Hey there guys and girls, Mike here coming at you yet again from Badlands Paintball. Well, for this week's vlog we're going to do something a little bit different. You know what, in the past we've got a number of requests for some tricks and tips videos. So I think just new players out there looking for any tips that they can get on how to, better manage themselves on the paintball field, let's say. Now I'm no professional paintball player, but I myself, along with a number of the other Badlands crew here, have been playing paintball for a number of years. So we do have some tricks and tips that we can pass along to you guys. So for future vlogs, we are going to mix in some tricks and tips videos. That's what we're going to be doing today. We're actually going to take a look at how to best play in your bunker. So playing a bunker, the positioning that you should be in, some things like snap shooting, switching hands, all that sort of fun stuff we're going to show you guys here. So I've got some footage from Camp X that I'll show you. I'll pass that along now. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, so on here with an LV1 here at Camp X. I just want to show you guys a few tips that I try to follow when I'm playing in a bunker. Now, these tips are going to apply whether or not you're playing on a speedball field or whether or not you're on a rec ball field like this one here. Pretty well, Paintball 101 goes across the entire span of the sport. So no matter where you're playing, you can definitely follow these rules. Now, one tip I've definitely heard before is when you're practicing your positioning in bunkers, try it out on a few different bunkers. Very rarely when you're playing paintball, you're just going to be able to stand up nice and easy in front of a bunker or behind a bunker. Normally you're going to be down in some weird position, maybe you're going to be right down on the ground doing some weird stuff. So definitely practice behind a bunch of different bunkers. So we're going to start this one right here. A nice triangular bunker. Now one tip that actually our cameraman will show your face there.
What's up?
One trick that Will has always said is creating a line, an invisible line from your enemy's eyesight essentially right through to the back. So if I had somebody, Will, can you see those tires right there?
Yep. So
if I had somebody in those tires, I would want to know that I can get as close to the edge of my bunker, making an invisible line of where his paintballs are going to be coming, and I want to make sure that everything is inside that line. But just inside, because I want to be able to pop out and engage him very quickly. So I can see now, even especially with the angle of this bunker here, I can actually have my leg even a little bit more out if I want to, and that gives me a little bit more leverage when I want to pop out and engage him. Now one thing that I'm doing right here is I'm playing very loose off the bunker right now. So I'm just kind of sitting back, and I'm able to pop at him, pop out at him, but I might get hit from my left. And this is going to be especially important if you guys are playing speedball. The field's that much smaller, that much tighter, you're going to want to be right up in your bunker. You want to be able to play it a little more effectively that way. Now, positioning in the bunker, generally speaking, I don't like to be on my heels, and on my heels I find is even sitting down your knees like this. This is a defensive position. This means you're not moving anywhere anytime soon. So generally speaking, I always like to have one leg up, and I will normally have my inside leg up. That way when I stand, I can push right off, and I can go. If I'm this way, not only is my knee potentially exposed more compared to something small like that, but it's just not quite as easy to get a push off from that rear leg and go. So generally speaking, inside leg in a really good supported position, and this is going to be your stability. Now depending on the shape of your bunker, the way you're going to snap might be a little bit different. If you guys have never heard of snap shooting before, this is going to be a key skill that you want to learn, and it has a lot to do with the invisible line. So now that I have my invisible line drawn in, I know where he's going to be shooting from. I actually want to imagine myself looking through the bunker. I'm looking past the bunker, I've got my barrel perfectly lined up with him, and then all I need to do is pop out and take that shot, okay? When you pop out, you don't want any big chicken wings. This is what we call chicken winging. And Will, if you actually go in front of the bunker there, if I'm chicken winging, Will's going to see my arm before he sees my gun. If I'm not chicken winging, I can pop out and he only sees me and my hopper when I'm ready to blast. And you just want to practice that snapshot, guys, over and over again. One ball, one ball. Now the key thing, we'll switch around the other side here. Being able to shoot both hands, guys, okay? So that's two skills I want you guys to learn. Shooting with both hands and snap shooting. And a third skill, creating that invisible line. So now Will's my shooter, I've created an invisible line. Now I'm going to be able to snap out on him, come a little bit lower, snap out again. That's the last tip I'll give you guys this time. Do not pop out over and over again in the same spot, okay? You really want to be able to come out high, come out here, up again, maybe come out the other side, right? Use the whole bunker, guys, okay? So remember, create an invisible line with your enemy, practice your snap shooting, and then make sure you're switching hands. So you're using both hands to pop out. Follow those few quick tips and you guys will be good to go. All right, ladies and gents, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I'd like to think that you might be able to take some of those tricks and tips onto the paintball field and just make yourself at least a little bit more successful. Now I say again, I am no professional paintball player despite the number of years that I've been playing. So if you guys have any tricks and tips of your own or anything you think that I might have been able to do differently or ways that I can improve my own game, please let us know about them, okay? Comment below. We definitely want to hear from you guys. Now if you guys want to see any of the other guys and girls that work at Badlands, maybe get some tips from them, definitely make sure to check out any of our 8 locations across Canada. We've got lots of people in there that'll be more than willing to help you out with any of the paintball goods that you need, or of course any of the support or tips that you might need. Now, one place that you can check out in terms of gear, if you want to see, for example, the LV1 that I was using that day, check out BadlandsPaintball.com. www.BadlandsPaintball.com. We got tons of gear online. Definitely that LV1, the Geo 3.1s, the E-Tech 4s and Ethas that we've been demoing. You guys can check them out there. Now, while you're already sitting there on your computer, make sure to check out our Facebook and Twitter pages. Facebook page is just a great place to hang out, talk about paintball, maybe ask for more tips and tricks, okay? Now you're already watching this YouTube channel. I definitely appreciate it. Thanks so much, guys. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button there, and let me know if you want to see more trick tips videos. I know I'm going to be squeezing them into some of our vlogs now, so if you guys like them, definitely make sure you let me know and give me ideas for future tricks and tips videos. So again, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Try to take some of those tips out on the paintball field, improve your game, but the most important thing is actually being on that paintball field. So get a paintball gun in your hands, throw a mask on, and get on out there and play some paintball. I'll catch you guys next week.